Your financial future is determined by how you want to write your story. If you clicked on this video, you want to be a millionaire. One of the biggest misconceptions is that millionaires just have it easy. They had money growing up, they come from money, and they're special. But a lot of the times, it's the mindset. It's what they're thinking and believing and how they see the world, and that's what sets them apart. I'm gonna go over the 5 mindset shifts that you have to have in order to become one. My name is Stephanie No. I'm a life and mindset coach, former CPA. Keep watching and I'll give you the 5 mindset shifts that I've learned throughout the years being in rooms with all these millionaires. All right, let's go. Mindset shift number 1 is fail faster. They just tend to make decisions quicker. They don't dwell, they're not paralyzed. What this allows them to do is when they make a decision faster, they're already implementing. When you are actually implementing and doing and going through the motions, you're gonna collect feedback of what needs to be changed, what needs to be fixed, what to do better. They just keep pivoting and moving and going. They gather this momentum and it just keeps them going. This is the difference. A lot of us are so scared of failing or making a mistake that we never end up making any moves. And if you don't make any moves, you're definitely not going anywhere. Number 2 is they are so focused on their own individual goals and priorities in life that they have no time to pay attention to gossip or talk about other people. And so this applies in the reverse. They don't care if people talk about them or what other people think. And it's not in this conceited or cocky attitude of, oh, I'm the best, but it's this low-key, quiet confidence of, I'm just so preoccupied with my goals, my business, my well-being, all of my priorities. All that other stuff is just noise. If it does not serve a purpose in their life, in their goal setting, in their business, in their money, it just doesn't exist to them. So it's this attitude of let them talk. They're really not caught up in this concern of what people are saying or thinking about them. All their energy and efforts are being spent wisely elsewhere that they don't even have the capacity to care about what other people think about them. So be so obsessed with your goals and your priorities and what's going on for you that you can block out that noise, no problem. Mindset shift number 3 is sometimes you gotta just do the things you don't wanna do in order to get to the place where you can do whatever you wanna do. Nowadays with social media, a lot of this is lost in translation. Honestly, everyone's attention span is like 30 seconds or less. What can you really clip in 30 seconds, right? Nobody is interested in the 20 years of hard work and blood, sweat, tears that went into this. They are interested in the moment you went viral and then made $1 million in a day. Everyone just wants that quick hit. But that's the thing. I'm first gen. My parents immigrated from Korea and my dad hustled and worked really hard. So did my mom. I was actually just talking to my daughter about this, that my dad was a house painter and he worked 7 days. My daughter was just like, what? What does that even mean? What about Sundays? What about Saturdays? So yeah, it's just, you don't really see that nowadays. You don't really hear about that. If you agree, hit that like button. And that's the thing that people don't realize is sometimes you gotta do the work that nobody wants to do, especially if you were starting a side hustle, starting a business, you're doing this late at night after your 9 to 5. If you're a mom, you know how it goes. Like after you put your kids down, you're up until 2 a.m. They have this mindset and understanding that it's not always going to be like this. And maybe in the beginning, they're going to have to do what they don't like to get where they need to go. If you like this type of content, please subscribe and share with a friend. And keep watching to the end so you can shift your thinking so that you can act like your future self, a millionaire. Mindset shift number 4. Don't ever take advice from people who you don't want to be where they are. This is a common struggle I see with my coaching clients when we're struggling with a decision and then we outsource. We talk to our friends about it, we talk to our parents, we talk to our siblings, we talk to our spouse, we go down the line. But here's the thing, if these people have not done the thing that you are trying to do, why are you listening to that advice or their opinions? Often we outsource to the wrong people and take it as truth, and that might derail our progress or goals. What I notice about millionaires, they don't really outsource unless it's to a mentor or somebody that is 10 steps ahead of them. But what they don't do is they don't take advice from just anybody. Something to think about. Lastly, number 5 is they do not whine. Here's the thing, you are not a victim unless you choose to be. We each write our own stories and have the power to tell our story the way we want to. So the words you choose, the tone in the storytelling that you tell about your life, it all matters. So if you are constantly whining and crying about someone did this to you, someone did that to you, the circumstance was just not in your favor, I highly suggest trying to shift to this mindset of no one can make you feel bad about yourself except you. What I've noticed with millionaires is that they take responsibility and they take it as a learning lesson. They don't blame someone else. I don't hear them whining and complaining. They move on and they move forward and they make the best of it. That's a huge mindset shift. You are not a victim unless you choose to be. I hope this was helpful. If you take any one of these, you can transform your life in 90 days, in 60 days, in 30 days. Here's the thing. We always think it's the circumstance that creates the results in our life, but it's actually what we think about the circumstance, because what we think, that triggers the emotion, and that emotion is what moves us to act in a certain way, and all those actions then result in something. If you want to be a millionaire, you don't need to have the degrees, you don't need to have $1 million already. You just need to really hone your mindset and thinking and belief in yourself. And that alone will take you so far. Let me know in the comments what you're gonna try in the next 90 days. And if you need extra support and you wanna unlock that next level and you wanna see what coaching is all about, click the link below and sign up for a free coaching session. Thanks for watching. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.